9/11. President Trump is ramping up his criticism of 4 Democratic Congresswomen as he defends a tweet against them that is being widely perceived as racist. Now the Congresswomen are fighting back. CBSN New York's Jessica Layton has more.
Well, Dick, yeah, it's another war of words that has Congress divided, which we've seen time and time again. It's created a firestorm of fallout. It all started as a Twitter spat and, as you know, has turned into a full-blown controversy on Capitol Hill.
4 female freshman Democrats firing back on what they took as a racist attack on Twitter by President Trump.
It's time for us to impeach this president.
The relationship between the president and the squad, as they're known, has been rocky from the start. The political newcomers have been extremely vocal against the president and his policies. Over the weekend, he tweeted some Democrats should go back and help fix the totally broken and crime-infested places from which they came. Only one, Congresswoman Ilhan Omar, was born outside the U.S. She became a citizen in the year 2000.
He's launching a blatantly racist attack on 4 duly elected members of the United States House of Representatives, all of whom are women of color.
Omar herself has been widely criticized as anti-Semitic for controversial comments she's made in office. New York Congresswoman Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez also felt targeted by the president's tweet.
I am not surprised at what he's doing. But I also know that we're focused on making it better because we don't leave the things that we love.
Monday, President Trump reiterated the point he says he was making.
If you're not happy here, you can leave. And that's what I say all the time. That's what I said in a tweet, which I guess some people think is controversial. A lot of people love it, by the way. A lot of people love it.
Asked if he thought the tweet was racist, he said not at all. Asked if he's concerned with how people viewed the tweet.
It doesn't concern me because many people agree with me. And all I'm saying, they want to leave, they can leave. Now, it doesn't say leave forever. It says leave.
The situation left the few commenting in Congress Monday divided.
I think it's very unfortunate, and it is beneath the office of the president.
This is about a frustration from the President of the United States on some of our Democrat members in the House not willing to address a crisis at the border and continuing to address that in real terms.
Come on, of course the president's not racist, but he's frustrated like so many Americans are.
House Speaker Nancy Pelosi says the House will hold a vote on a resolution to condemn the president's tweets. That would essentially force the Republicans to go on the record since, as of right now, we haven't heard much from Republican leadership.
Yeah, he's kind of putting Republicans on the spot.
Right, and if they don't agree with him, they don't necessarily want to speak out because that causes issues within the Republican Party.
With the Republican base. Where do we go here? I mean, you could see that President Trump is playing to his base for political gain.
And they agree with him. Yeah.
Probably sees this as a great opportunity. So do you see this as a net gain for both sides or perhaps a net loss for both sides?
I think they're each going to see it as their own gain. It's who can have the last word, who can have the best tweet. In the meantime, the American people lose because I think that this really takes the attention off the issues facing the country right now. And you've got these 2 sides fighting and everyone wants to win. Everyone wants to have the last word.
It was funny in the press conference of the squad, the 4 people who they kept saying, you know, this is a distraction. But then they held the press conference anyway.
The 4 of them are standing up there
exactly.
having a press conference.
Yeah, and that's Mr. Trump does that very well. Congresswoman Ocasio-Cortez does that very well. They're both social media savvy.
They sure are, and they really fire up each of their bases on Twitter and especially.
Absolutely. Jessica Layton, thanks for coming in.
Sure.
Okay.